Tonight we have a Jackson Guitars clinic featuring Dave Ellefson and Chris Broderick from the band Megadeth. Pretty excited about it. They're both really great players. We sell their instruments.
I came here to see Chris Broderick. This guy inspired me a lot.
Who's better, Megadeth, Metallica, or Slayer?
Personally, I love Megadeth better than the other two.
That is the correct answer for tonight.
For me, Megadeth, Metallica kind of tied it first, then Slayer, then Anthrax.
Megadeth, Anthrax.
No,
Metallica, and Slayer.
Megadeth, Slayer, then Metallica, then Anthrax.
Megadeth.
Hey guys, you ready? All right. My name's Tommy Coletti. I own the Music Zoo. We're here with Chris, Dave from Megadeth. Gonna rock it. Just, give him a nice welcome.
All right. So thank you to Music Zoo also for having us here. Appreciate that. Chris and I each have a couple of signature instruments through Jackson, which we'll discuss and talk about a little bit later. But I don't know, first, should we play them first? Demonstrate that they actually work?
Let's play a little bit.
Right?
All right. Let us know if you've heard this one.
Symphony of Destruction, a big part of metal. You know, a lot of what we do is we work together to really kind of create those pushes and pulls. You know. It isn't just the notes; it's the character of the notes, right?
Dance like the marionettes, swaying to the symphony of destruction.
A lot of the upbeats are slightly rushed to the downbeat, and you get that kind of rushed feel into the beat, and then it kind of almost feels like it slows down after that. You know, dun kind of sound.
So at 18, I graduated, and 5 days later I moved to LA. I met Dave, we put Megadeth together, and you know that became the next about 18 years of my life. And I realized when I met Dave that that was a moment in time that a lot of people move to Hollywood or move wherever to get, and most never get that moment, right? So we have a new album coming out, and actually this next song that we're going to play was actually for Guitar Hero. So it was mandatory that it shred really fast, and a lot of it. And
it's a nice little challenge for me, I must add.
Oh, that's good. When you play pentatonic, it sounds rock and roll. As soon as you start adding half steps in, is where the metal thing comes in.
You know, it sends a half step each time, and so what I did was, since basically the rhythm is only working on one note, there's a whole world of tonalities you could actually make happen over that.
Chris actually has a 4-year music degree, so he actually knows what he's talking about, believe it or not, right? It's very unusual for a lot of rocker dudes, you know, like, I don't know, bro, it's got 5 notes. I don't know, you know?
When you guys were kids, like, who were some of your favorite, like, bass players and guitar players?
Once I did pick up the guitar, it was like Eddie Van Halen, and then shortly after that it went into Yngwie and Paul Gilbert. Just a ton of shredders, and then I expanded into classical music, flamenco, jazz. You know,
I think Chris should play us some of his classical music. What do you think? Yeah? All right, riff something up for us.
Throw me under the bus.
Come on, go for it.
actually pretty much built from the ground up. It's everything about it I've scrutinized to give them all headaches and stuff like that and make them work extra hard for their money. But so it's got some cool things like the fact that this headstock, it is a Jackson headstock, but I reversed it just because I love that reverse look. It's got Planet Waves tuners on it, a 12-inch radius, stainless steel fret.
So the ones that you're holding and the ones in the back of the
Well, the one that I'm holding isn't. This one's mine, man.